نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على سيدنا مولانا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا مولانا محمد وبارك وسلم صلى عليه. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In this lecture we will be discussing the second story with a moral in Surah Al-Kahf, and this story is about a person who is the owner of two very beautiful gardens, which were bestowed upon him by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this person, because of the wealth he achieved, because of this wealth that he had of these two beautiful gardens, actually forgot to thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and he then became very, very arrogant. He didn't appreciate what had been given to him, and not only did he not appreciate it, he thought that this was because of him, because he is such a wonderful person. Does that sound familiar? Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had blessed him and he was ungrateful. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blessed him with wealth, and whenever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does that, whenever you're blessed with wealth, be sure to remember that you will be held accountable one day on that wealth, what you did with that wealth. This person became so arrogant that the Quran states that when somebody warned him and said to him, be thankful, be grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he said, Ana aktharu min kamalan wa a'adhi nafara. I am greater than you in wealth and mightier in terms of being a man. This is the sheer arrogance of this person, that he did not thank his Lord, and yet upon being reminded to thank his Lord, instead of thanking his Lord, his arrogance completely blinded him, and he turned on this person and insulted him and said, I am greater than you. Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provides us with so many blessings, so many wealths. That wealth can be in the form of our beauty. Do we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for it, or do we think, wow, I am so beautiful, look at me? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blesses us in the form of wealth. Do we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for it, or do we think, well, I've worked hard for this, I deserve it? Because ultimately this is the message that secular society gives us. Well done, you've worked hard for it, you've achieved it. Now you should enjoy it. Now you should spend it how you see fit. You should spend it for your own pleasures. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong in spending it for your own pleasures. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed you with wealth, then of course spend it for your comfort, to make your life better, to make your family's life better, to make your friends' lives better. But don't forget to thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for it, and don't be excessive. Because with the trial of wealth, you have to remember that to help the very creation of the Creator who gave you the wealth. The Creator is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so you have to help His creation with it. What will you do with this wealth? This is exactly the test that was given to this person. Here you go, I have blessed you with two beautiful gardens, now let me see what you do with it. This person did not help anyone with it. He did not thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for it. Instead, he became very, very arrogant. And because of this arrogance, Because he didn't thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, those 2 gardens were destroyed. And then he repented to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But by then it was too late, because he'd already been tested. His wealth gave him no comfort after that. It diminished. There's tons of examples in the modern day and age where we have wealth, we're blessed with our health, but we don't thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for it. We don't thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala until it's too late, and then we cry over it and say, oh Allah, why have you inflicted me with such pain? Why have you inflicted me with bad health? And we complain instead. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed you with health, be grateful for it. Don't be ungrateful. Human nature is such that we always want more and more and more. We always think that the grass is greener on the other side. But be thankful. There's a saying in the Western world which says that I cried because I had no shoes until I saw a man with no feet. There is always somebody who is better off than you, but remember, there is always somebody who is also worse off as well. So be thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Don't be like that man who was the owner of 2 gardens. Don't be arrogant like him. But be thankful for your wealth. If you are tested with your wealth, then make sure you pass that test by giving in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَمَا عَلَيْنَا إِلَّا الْبَلَاغُ